freaking thing. Good. Okay, is it live? Am I good? I have to check. I'm actually early. Wow. Is it good? Yep, okay, it's good. Cool. Cool, pause. I don't want to watch it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, anyways, bad start, because, you know, that's how it always is. I don't know how to open these shits. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to Neptunia Rebirth 1, part 9. Hopefully it'll be the final part. To be honest, I hit my controller. The boss shouldn't, and final boss shouldn't be too hard, so we're just gonna beat it tonight. And then I guess move on. Because, yeah. Final boss shouldn't be too hard. I think we were geared up enough to probably beat the final boss tonight. And after that, we might do some other stuff. Probably not other games, but, you know, maybe other stuff. I don't know if I want to jump right into it or if I want to get some more levels. They honestly looked like they're doing fine in terms of levels. I don't know if there was anything at the Coliseum that would, because I don't know what I was beating up on, to be honest. I don't know if there's anything higher level that could... I think at level 70, I should be perfectly fine to take down the final boss. So I think we'll just go to the final dungeon. Probably, I didn't explore the whole dungeon. I know that for sure. Whoa, it's kind of weird. I was playing Atelier Yumiya, so it kind of looks weird to be like, oh, the graphics are really different. They're really bright and vibrant, which is just what Neptunia is. So you know. So I guess we're doing the final boss. I think that we should be fine. I think, because all the characters are level 70. I think they have about as high as equipment as I can get. So I think it should be fine. And then, what's the words I'm looking for? I don't know. I was looking for something. I can't find it. Was I ambushed? I must have been. I think they have high enough equipment. I don't know if I beat the game at level 70 the last time. But like I said, the previous 2 times I played it on the Vita. So I'm kind of unconfident in how this will go down, just because the previous times I played on the Vita you can play a different way. But clearly this game was updated, I think, until 2019 on the version we're playing, which is the PC version. Because clearly there was a content added to this one that wasn't in the Vita version, like characters and stuff like that. So I guess we'll see how it goes, and then after that, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Because we're gonna get the normal ending, I guess. I don't know. I think I've always gotten the normal ending. I don't think I've ever gotten an ending besides the normal ending. Just because I think I looked it up once, and it's really tedious to get like the true ending in this game, so I never really wanted to. Because I don't want to put myself through a bunch of stuff. I looked at, because we're eventually gonna play Rebirth 2. I talk about how I was like, oh, I might get the Conquest ending, depending on how easy, medium, hard, whatever it is. It seems kind of hard, to be honest. I don't know if we'll actually do that. I guess we'll see. So I guess for Rebirth 2, I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. I planned on getting the Conquest ending, but I don't know now, because I looked at the endings and I'm like, I don't know if I want to really follow a bunch of very specific steps to get that ending. Maybe it'd be worth it. I've only heard about it. I've actually never seen it. I think the previous 2 times I played it, I only got the normal ending, because it's the easiest one to get. Literally, if you just play through the game, you just get the normal ending. I think the easiest one to get a true ending in it is probably Rebirth 3. Just because if you play the game top to bottom, you literally get the true ending. So it's easy to get the true ending in that game. As well, though, that's a relatively long game. But that's, I don't know, that was just kind of, you know... We'll be getting the normal ending, though. I don't know what the requirements are for a true ending. But I know you have to really mess with, like, the share system in this game. And it's like, I don't really want to do that. They obviously added with those one quest, those quests you could obviously do it a lot easier, whatever needed to be done, but I'm still like, I don't really want to do it. But I don't know, they're kind of getting their asses handed to them. And these are just regular ass dudes. So, I'm not exactly sure if we're qualified to beat the final boss if we're getting our asses whooped by basic, just mobs, to be honest. I don't even know how much money I'm getting if I'd be able to get more items. Because I feel like there's going to be a long, drawn-out battle of me really abusing items. If anything. That's how this game has been for a minute, the way I've been playing it. Okay. We're not doing good here. So... I don't even know. My mind just blanked out for a second. I don't know, I said I was going to talk about actually a couple things this stream. That being... well, I said I was going to talk about the Switch 2, and now that's kind of not going to happen this stream. To be real, I'm not going to talk about the Switch 2 anymore. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm bummed out, to say the least. That's all I'm going to say about that situation. Pretty much that's all I'm going to say. I'm bummed out. Mainly just as everything went on, but I'm just going to say I'm kind of bummed out. Like, I'm saying I'm bummed out, but to be clear, I was going to pre-order one. So that's the reason I'm bummed out, but I'm not going to say much about that until, you know, I can actually pre-order one, I guess. Because, I don't know. That's kind of the, I was going to talk about the Switch 2. Now I'm leaving it alone. But, I think I was going to talk about Atelier Yumiya more. I've played 55 hours of it. I don't remember how much I had last time. I think it was like 25 hours. So, I mean, I've been playing the hell out of it. I don't think I'm really close to the end, though. Or, like, I'm, like, closing in on a potential ending. But I don't know, because usually, I think Atelier games are usually, like, trilogies. Because Riza was a trilogy, but I don't know if that's, like, common for them to do trilogies. I know Atelier Sophie got 2 games. I don't know if they'll ever make a third one for that one. I don't think that series probably didn't do as well. Riza, I think, probably did well because all of the games were on the Switch. So they had Riza 1, 2, and 3. And that's the final boss right there. They had all the games on the Switch, so you could play through the entire trilogy on the Switch. So, and Atelier Sophie, one of the games was on the Vita, and probably other consoles. And then the second one came out on Switch without... I don't think Sophie is on the Switch. Or if it is, it wasn't a physical copy, I don't think. Or maybe if it was like probably not a physical ESRB, because I usually don't buy like anything besides like ESRB, because it makes it easier to kind of narrow down what I'm going to play, to be honest. So even though some of those games I'll just play on PC. Like I know Mugen Souls it was on the Switch, but it was like a Asia English version. I didn't really want to get it, and then I played it on PC though. So they're kind of getting their asses handed to them, which is worrying. Because now I feel like I gotta level them up a bit more, because they sure are kind of getting their asses handed to them by basic mobs. I don't know the usual level I beat this boss at. If we're being honest, I don't know. Maybe like level 80? But I don't know. Like I said, I don't, because usually you can really like just blaze up levels on the Vita version in the Coliseum, and just like within like no time at all, like literally an hour maybe, you can grind up to like some insane level and like just tank the boss. But like I said, it seems like they patched that out, which, you know, arguably good or bad. If you knew how to exploit the game like that, then you could always just make the boss like nothing. But I guess we'll actually, I'll have to try. I'll have to try. I can't cheat my way out of this one. I'll have to actually figure out a legitimate way to take down the boss. I don't know how it is in I'm trying to think of, like, the other games. I'm thinking the bosses in those games are relatively easy as well. I don't remember. I don't think the final boss in Rebirth 2 is that hard, from what I remember. The hardest boss I remember from like a compile heart game would be like Death End Request 2, because the final boss on that game was batshit insane. That took me forever. I think that was either, though, probably a mix of bad strategy or something else. Probably bad strategy and like a bad character builds, because I remember that took forever, and it was just a long, drawn-out battle. I'm not looking forward. I'll eventually play that game, but I don't know if I'm looking forward to that particular battle, because it's a good game. I want to play it, and so, like, it's not like the best game I've definitely not the best compile heart game, but it definitely is cool. Kind of disappointing for a Death End Request in that game, but we'll get to that, like, I don't even know when, shit. Because, I mean, that's like, that's really, like, high up the list, considering if Death End Request is on my list, that would take precedence, so it's, like, high up on that list, but I meant to talk about Atelier Yumiya. I'm 55 hours into that game, like I said. I don't think I'm anywhere close to beating it, or like, well, I wouldn't say I'm not close to beating it. Like, I'm a sizable chunk through the game. If I were to gauge where I'm at, I'm probably like short of 3/4 maybe through the game. So I'm like 3/4 through it, I think, or like somewhere short, I should say, of 3/4, I believe. So that's kind of where I'm at with that game. But I don't even mind. Like, honestly, it's an amazing game. I mean, like, what I thought would happen, I was a bit afraid of what was going to happen was I was going to play it, and, like, the honeymoon period, English. But, I thought the honeymoon period was actually going to wear off after a while, because sometimes it happened with games, I talk so fast when I get, like, anyways, I thought the honeymoon period was going to wear off for that game, and eventually be like, oh, well, it's gonna be like, you know, whatever. But the honeymoon period, honestly, or like my just simple love for this game that I've had since, like, honestly, hour one, hasn't gone away. I'm 55 hours in, I still really love Atelier Yumiya. It's fantastic. Like, it has like small issues, usually related to like more like technical shit. So like I got soft locked once. I've had the game crash a couple times on my Switch. So like the technical side of it really is where the issues are. Nothing related to like gameplay or nothing I can really think about like right off the top of my head related to like gameplay or like story, characters, anything like that. I can't think of anything off the top of my head where I'm like, oh, well, I don't like this because, or I don't like the game because I don't like something involving like a story or something. It's solid as hell in that regard. Even like I said, I think I said it initially when I first started playing the game. I think I initially said it like, they're whooping ass, like, in terms of like an open world game. Like, because it's kind of funny, because really, I don't consider, like, Japanese developers usually to be, like, in the realm of, open world games, usually? Unless I'm, like, really just, like, my memory is just, like, really shot at this current moment. Which it could be. Very well could be, but when I think of, I usually don't think of Western or, Japanese developers and think of, like, who got stuck? I usually don't think of I keep saying Western, Japanese developers and think of open world games. Because, I mean, a lot of them I play are usually pretty linear. So, like, I mean, Neptunia, pretty linear game. I'm trying to think of JRPGs I've played within, like, the last 5 years. Because a majority of the ones I've played in the last 5 years have been linear. I mean, or, like, maybe not entirely linear, but, like, Atelier Yumiya is like a true open world game, so it's definitely not like something, say, like blue reflection second light, where you can go back to dungeons. It gives you like that freedom, but you're not like, you know, in an open world exploring. Like you can go back to dungeons explore, but it's not like a true open world. I'm trying to think. I don't really think I've really played open world games that were JRPGs as well. What? If we're starting from 2020 going forward, I played Final Fantasy. Well, I played Final Fantasy VII, which that's a PS1 game, so that doesn't really count. That was. I mean, that game actually is kind of open world to some degree. You kind of does make you follow a story though. Let's see, 2020, 2021. 2021 I played like Trials of Mana and like I don't know what else I played that year. I played a few games. Trials of Mana is the one like that's coming to mind immediately. I played Poison Control. I'm not going to talk about I'm not going to talk about Poison Control. We're going to leave it at Poison Control. I have some unequivocal hate for that game. I don't know if I ever went back and played it. I don't know if I'd actually maybe I'd sing a different tune, because I did play Disaster Report 4 a second time. I actually liked that game. Or I enjoyed it a decent amount. I just had to play with a guide to enjoy it. Which is, you know, arguably like, are you truly enjoying the game if you're playing with a guide? Well, I don't know, but it was still, it was an enjoyable experience. The ending for that game is batshit insane. But I don't know, it's, but when I think of JRPGs, I don't really think of open world games. Or, typically, I don't think they're really done amazingly well. Like, I guess maybe like some of them are like, have open worlds, but they're like kind of empty. That might have changed. That might be something that's like me thinking like old school JRPGs. But like I said, as far as I like think of, damn, why are they getting so many turns on me? Leave me alone. When I think of JRPGs, I don't really think of open world. But the point, wrapping around, is that Atelier Yumiya is a kick-ass game with an open world game at least. I mean, shit. I mean, they really do beat, like, Western developers making open world games. Like, it's not even funny. I've played quite a few very hollow open world Western developed games. And that's always what I think about, is I think of, like, the Ubisoft type of, god damn it. I hit the button. Whatever. I always think like the Ubisoft open world game when I think of an open world game. So, you know, I think the most recent Western developed open world game I played was probably like what's that game called? Hogwarts Legacy. It's not a bad game, to be clear. It's a pretty decent game, but not amazingly what I would call like an amazing open world game. Because it follows a Ubisoft kind of schedule of doing open world games, which, yeah, I don't really play those games anymore, so I'm not really a fan of that kind of checkbox, I guess, type of shit. Which you could argue Yumiya does that, but it does it it doesn't do like, it does it better. It's kind of hard to describe how it does it better though, because it feels like it's like, oh, this is you go to a point, it's like, oh, this is resource gathering, or you get some sort of resource to use. It's like not entirely like not a Ubisoft game, but it's more, I would call it more like Breath of the Wild probably than an Ubisoft open world game. I would compare Atelier Yumiya to like a Breath of the Wild maybe, even though it's not like a direct one-to-one, but it's still a good game. It's not a direct one-to-one, but it's like, it's what I would think of, I guess, if I were to say like an open world game. And it's not like entirely because it's like Breath of the Wild, but it's more like the natural exploration of the world feels like something like Breath of the Wild. So if you play Breath of the Wild, then you know how like the exploration felt very organic in that game, I should say. So it felt like you weren't just roaming a map doing whatever. You were actually, I'm getting my ass. Well, actually, I'm not getting my ass handed to me. Just because of the fact that they can regain their health back, actually makes it a lot easier. But that organic exploration is what I really love about it's like what everyone loves about Breath of the Wild. It's like it's organic. You kind of get lost and go off the trail and just kind of explore on your own. And so exploration feels very organic instead of having kind of what an Ubisoft game is, which is kind of like, oh, here's a point, go to it. Oh, you're going to do some mission. You're done with the mission. On your way to whatever next point you find. It's like an open world game that's kind of like very hand-holdy sometimes. But like I said, it's been a while since I've played a Ubisoft game proper. I wouldn't even be able to... In terms of like an open world game, I don't think I'd even be able to tell you what the last one I played was. Probably The Division. Honestly. Other than that, like Siege, but Siege doesn't count. Because that's not an open world game, that's a... whatever you want to call it. I forget. It's a first-person shooter, not open world. Round-based, that's not really a... But, no, Yumiya, everyone, I swear, everyone who, like, is like a JRPG lover needs to play that game. It is incredible. Obviously, it's already sold very well. It sold 300,000 copies. Within, like, the first week, I should mention. That was, like, first week or, like, even faster than that. That they announced they sold 300,000 copies. I think it was the fastest selling Atelier game on the PC, which is like I said, all good news, because I think it's I don't think the words I'm looking for are kind of not coming to me, but it's a really good thing that that game is actually getting attention. Kind of was a bittersweet thing because I was like looking at it and I'm like, oh, this game, it's awesome. Like I tell you, Yumiya is getting the love it deserves, and I'm looking at Blue Affection Second Light and I'm like, dude, but it's kind of bitter because it's kind of, I'm like, well, this game, why did no one love this game? That game was 2021, this one is 2025. So, I mean, Gust is a lot better known, I think, now than they were back then. Riza really put them on the map. Go figure. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, a majority of the reason people played that game was, like, for, like, the meme. Or, like, the meme really actually spread that game, like, a lot more than expected. Which, I guess, go figure, thick thighs save lives or something like that. But I'm very glad to see Yumiya doing well. It's actually a fantastic game. I would probably go beyond that and say it's an amazing game. I've been in love. I played 55 hours. I still love it as much as I loved it in the first hour. It's just so much. I said it for Blue Reflection Second Light, I'm pretty sure. It's very obvious when a developer puts like love into something, like they genuinely love what they made, and then a company that's making a game just for profit. Like it's very obvious when like a company actually loves like making games and loves the game they made versus like something that feels kind of like it was drawn up in a boardroom and has a bunch of bullet points that kind of meet that boardroom standard, I guess. And I mean, Atelier Yumiya is very much a game that's like you can tell the developers poured their heart and soul into it just because of all the details in it, the story, the characters, the music. It's beautiful. I mean, I'm just talking circles because I think I've talked a decent amount about like just generally how I feel about it, like the exploration, everything. Alchemy is very approachable. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but the alchemy aspect of that game is very approachable, which was one of the reasons I bounced off Riza, was because the alchemy was kind of not as approachable. I remember they kind of throw the alchemy at you and you're kind of looking at it like, okay, how am I supposed to do this? And alchemy was absolutely necessary in that game to make any sort of headway in it. Because initially when I was playing that Riza, they threw the alchemy at me, and I'm like, oh, like hell I understand anything they're trying to say to me. And then I'm like, well, I'm just going to ignore this aspect of the game and not play it with the alchemy. I got, like, my ass absolutely handed to me in a really early dungeon, and I'm like, nope, well, I can't skip it, obviously. Or either that, or I just didn't give enough time to it, but both are very much possibilities. I tried to play it directly after I played Blue Affection Second Light. That's the main reason why I bounced off of it. I'm definitely willing to give it a second chance after Atelier Riza or Atelier Yumiya. Hopefully, I'm thinking they're gonna make Atelier Yumiya into a series. Hopefully they'll put it on like a bunch of platforms, or I shouldn't say put it on a bunch of platforms, but hopefully they make it into a trilogy. I think with how well it's sold, that's kind of a given. It's interesting though because it is very much. I think it's like a new generation of Atelier games, because I recall Riza not being like this game. Like there are some very clear differences between this and Riza. So it feels like a new generation, which isn't a bad thing, but I would say with the direction they're going, it's actually probably a very good thing, because it's a very enjoyable game. I love it. Don't know when I'm going to beat it, because like I said, I think I'm only like, if I had to estimate, I'm probably like 70% way through the game, and so eventually I'll beat it. I'm in no rush though. I'm not a person who looks at a backlog really and gets stressed. So I don't really care how long it takes. I'll take as long as it takes to beat it. Like, I'm not in any rush to play another game, really. I think after that one I'll probably... I'm just looking at the items and reading. I think after that one I'll probably actually play Monarch, because I skipped out on that one. And then, I don't know what I'd play after Monarch. Because I wanted to play Monarch, and then, because that's a Fear You JRPG, I skipped that one for one reason or another. I don't know why. I just never got around to that game. I think that game came out in 2021, if I'm not incorrect. Either that or 2022 was when that game came out. I just missed it for one reason or another, and I never got around to it. I've missed a few games, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I missed Monarch. I want to play that game. I missed Reynatis, or Reynatis. I don't know exactly how they say it. But I missed that game as well. That's another Fear You JRPG that I missed. I missed Tokyo Xanadu. Well, I guess I missed that game by like a wide margin, but then, because that came out on the Vita originally, but then they had like the Tokyo Xanadu Plus. I haven't played that game yet. I have it on the Switch. And then they took a couple years or they took some time. I don't know if a couple years. I actually don't know how long the game has been out. Has it really been 9 days since I played this game? I suppose so. I played it last Monday. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I missed Eternites. I'd been meaning to play that game as well. So it's like, I'm not really a person who rushes through the backlog. I know what I want to play. I'll get through them when I get through them. I definitely have to play... Because I've been off of it for like 3 months now. I have to play Neptunia Riders versus Dogu. But I guess we'll go to the final boss now. Because I hope we're higher enough level. If we're not, I guess we'll find out really quick. It's such a fantasy-like, mysterious place. I've adventured across all sorts of lands, but this kind of place is a first. So R4 is somewhere here. R4 doesn't match the theme here. New. I had been doing that the whole time. Now I'm doing it again. God damn it. Dude, it's been... give me a break. It's been 9 days. Be careful, everyone. Who knows what traps R4 has in store. Ha 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 ha. Oh, there she's pulling up. Great. Right off the bat. And it looks like the last boss is here. Well, she is the last boss. I'm amazed that you got here. Praises to you all. If you are praising us, stop with the nonsense of making the lands collide. Like I would listen to the likes of you. Good to hear. Now I can repay you for all you've done without worry. Ha, like you can do anything. You couldn't even face Avenir alone. What, is that supposed to make me angry? I know I can be tactless and clumsy sometimes, but I'll still do my best for PlayStation now and forever. I really hope we're high enough level for this. I'm usually like level 80, but like I said, or higher. But like I said, the Vita, this is different from the Vita version, so I can't really exploit the Colosseum like I could in the Vita version. I really think they patched that out. I am the console patron unit of List Station. Ha, looks like you've learned to use those lips of yours. Kinda sucks they didn't voice act this part. Now may I give my thanks, because clearly I can't voice act. So it's the coward who went into hiding after losing her power. My English! I am short-circuiting today. Dude, this happens all the time. And I swear, it's not because of streaming, because I'm perfectly comfortable with it. But it's just, my English just, boom, goes away. Yes, I've been a coward. I may have been a coward then. Maybe I just can't read. But I met Iffy and Ran because of it. Lady Varric, ... They approached me not as Greenheart, but rather as a person. They're the ones who gave me the confidence to step out from hiding. HDD! I thank you for my fate, and now I shall pay you with your defeat. Is that why you raise arms against me? How pathetic. I suppose a loner like you couldn't understand the value of friends. Me, a loner? Look who's talking. You are ousted and scorned by Louis. True, that fact can't be changed. But Financier kept faith in me the entire time. Kinda sucks they really don't voice act the last cutscene. Even if she was the only one, that's enough reason for me to fight. Incomprehensible. Well, the true loner... How can I hit a word like incomprehensible right off the bat and then the small words get me? Well, the true loner wouldn't understand, obviously. Who are you calling the true loner? Stop with the proper noun use. But it's true, right? Not sure how I was before, but now I've got Compa, Iffy, Noir, Blanc, Mages, Marvy, Tekken, CC2, Falcom, Puchiko. Like I keep saying, that's broccoli, not Puchiko. And Histy too, I'm here because I want to be with them. I wouldn't try my best if it wasn't for them, you know. Such lack of reason. The quartet would be disgusted to hear what you said. You think so? I kind of think so too. But I don't care. I think it's important to believe in yourself. That's why I'm going to beat you with everyone. And will bring a happy ending to game industry. I thought this was all going to be serious, but Nep is always Nep, I guess. Yes, Nep wouldn't be Nep without this. It's getting irritating hearing all of you yapping the same tune. Dude, she said yapping! Dude, it's funny, because it's like, how that word just boomeranged around and just became something recent. I don't know why. It's like that word has been around since like forever. It's funny seeing it in this game, just because of the I guess 2025 context. Everyone's saying yapping. It fits a purpose, for sure. I don't know why it came back around. At least it's an actual word, but it's getting irritating hearing all of you yapping the same tune. It doesn't matter what you do, game industry will be destroyed. R4, it seems words will not reach you anymore. Then we'll force R4 to stop. We won't let game industry be destroyed. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Am I gonna get... Are we gonna kill her, or am I gonna... Well, I think we should be fine. So, first things first, of course, damage boost. Or, yeah. Okay, guys. You're out of range. Okay, beat him down. Oh, damn. She doesn't have a... Okay. Oh, damn. She has a beam? That can hit multiple targets? That's actually gonna... Okay. Surely this is a 2-form boss. Or a 2-stage boss. Because this... I'm beating her a bit too easy. If I'm being honest. I don't remember if it's a 2-form boss. Or 2 health bars, whatever you want to call it. But she is going down pretty easy. I think this is a 2. Yeah, because I think, yeah, no, it's a 2-form, it's a 2 health bar boss. I think so. From what my voice is already going, goddamn. From what I remember, this is a 2 health bar boss. So, that's why she's kind of easy right now. Even though she hit Pishi pretty good. I don't want Pishi to take her out. Because I wanna heal her up because I'm thinking this is 2 health bars, and so I want them tip top before they go into health mode stage 2. So we should be going to another health bar right now.
Not over yet.
I won't say why, but it becomes it connects to future games. I'll just say that.
I feel
Despite this being a game that takes place in.
I am a god. Game industry is my dominion.
But what I was saying is, despite this being in Super Dimension, which, like I said, it's kind of funny, like all the dimensional shit that they pull for this game, but still links some of the ideas and things they introduce in this game link to Hyperdimension, which is where Rebirth 2 starts, which is like proper Neptunia.
Why did I lose? Why to these goddesses, humans?
I'm gonna be honest, if I knew like the English voice acting was like a quarter of the game, I would have just done Japanese.
R4, our fate ends here.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, because yep, here comes the
What?
2 health bars.
She
Is the camera?
recovered?
Camera's kind of funny. Camera's kind of funny. Is it kind of funny? It's kind of funny. That's good. It was a bit high up, I would say, in my opinion.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but I do know the source of the power. The shares.
Shares? Who in this world is putting faith in this idiot? Right! Who would be worshipping R4?
Many humans do, though it is different than the ones you know.
What do you mean?
That's kind of weird, but they put the dots in a weird spot for that text prompt. I would hit a button to try and find out which one brings up the boxes. I think it's Y. Yeah. That's weird, though. Why did they put the periods high up like that?
Have you forgotten of Overlord Momus? Why do you think I preached it?
What the heck does that have to do with what's going on?
As how you gain power from shares, I too gain power from awe and fear. The world's end. Total dominion. Fear acts as faith to become my power.
That's just ridiculous. Yet, the truth is in front of us. We must accept that as fact.
Apparently, they changed her English voice actor out at some point. But I would never know, but apparently that happened at some point. I guess we'll find out.
Nep, what are we gonna do?
Because, I don't know. I will play more of these games for sure. I've played them all before, but I want to play them on stream.
Easy. We'll just keep winning. We're still stronger than R4.
Is that so? Then how is this? Fear! Come to me!
Are they going to do the thing?
Such beauty! Such power! Fear me!
Now, I know if you get the true end, I don't know what the true ending is. I probably should have got the true endings at some point because, you know, I've played these games multiple times. I've only gotten the true ending for Rebirth 3.
What is that form?
What kind of sad joke is this?
It's a nightmare.
They actually made a proper...
I feel anew! Watch as I show you powers beyond a god!
R4, you rid your human form just for power?
You don't have to understand. Just know that this is my true power!
This is just absurd.
Shido vs. Line's kind of good. I don't think that's
I don't think eating away at her soul.
I don't think that's the same voice actor though. God, I forgot her name off the top of my head. Aaron Fitzgerald, I think.
How sad. What use is it if you're being controlled by your own power?
Hey, stop the talking. Isn't her power getting stronger?
That has got to be bad. It looks like she's lost all control.
Nep.
Nepu Nepu.
Don't worry. Like Isti said, shares are people's prayers and faith. It's only natural for people to sense fear over what's going on. But the stronger the fear, the stronger the prayer and faith to us grows.
What?
Whoa! You gotta be kidding! I haven't felt this many shares before!
That's not all. The power of the prayers and faith are stronger than ever.
And it feels so warm.
I can feel the power surging in me!
Oh, pause on that. I don't know why. It just sounds. Those two lines together sound really funny. Okay, let's get it.
As long as people pray and put faith in us, we will never lose. R4, everything ends now.
Okay, final boss. Final boss.
Man,
Second health bar.
They look strong.
That doesn't look like the form I remember. But I've never gotten the true ending or like any other ending besides the normal one. I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. That doesn't look like her final form. True R4? This music is kind of wild. I can't say I've heard this track a lot. Oh, fuck. I forgot I was going to... Oh, jeez. Brother in Christ. We're going to... Well, I kind of messed this one up. So we'll power them up. And I'll have to do the power up for... Oh wait, how did IF not get the power up? Oh brother, you gotta be kidding me. Brother. Am I really? I mean, it doesn't matter. But I truly am fucking this up on a level beyond like normal fuck up. Pull Iffy over here, and then we're gonna do the buff, cause I'm messing it up. They both get the buff. We're good to go. Okay, finally, we're actually starting the battle now. Am I gonna be able to get through this? I'm worried. I'm starting to, cause oh god, she is tanky. Oh god. I'm used to. This is what you get. This is what I get for playing the game with exploits every time I played it. She recovers hella health. Oh my goodness gracious. God, I have not been playing with strategy. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting boss battle. I can make it, but it's gonna take a lot. She recovers 27,000 per round. Do I have anything I can increase one enemy's vitality mentality? Increase one element. Heal? I want to debuff her somehow. I want to hit her with every debuff I have. Just to make this go a bit smoother. Peachy already lost her buff? Okay, do you have a debuff? No, she doesn't have a debuff. She just has... She has no debuffs. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I ever removed damage cap either, which is a problem. She doesn't have her strength boost. This is going bad. Won't lie. Going pretty bad right now. How are you feeling? Pretty bad. We should... I can beat her. It's just gonna take a while. Truly. Like that damage buff seems like it goes a lot faster than like a proper damage buff with like a... What am I looking for? It doesn't seem like it lasts for as long as like a proper damage buff. Because I'm I'm gonna do a proper damage buff on her. Let's see. I'm looking at the hits. Because honestly, truly, you want to do as many hits as you can. To do as much damage as you can. So Kampa, she looks like she might be out of the party. Or out of the fight soon.
Will kill you.
So she needs help. They made this game kind of hard. And I'm kind of cornered. Let's see, buff. I'm truly thinking this through, like, actually had to think about what my moves. You usually don't have to really do this, in this game at least. Or at least, at this stage, I would breeze through this boss on, like, the handhelds. Because, oh my god. Okay, I really have to... She does a lot of damage, and that's kind of one of the problems. Because if I'm not doing equivalent damage to keep her down, I won't make any progress. So I'll make progress this round, but it's so slight that really this is a battle of attrition. It's going to be like, who gives out first? I won't give out because I have enough. I have enough to keep going. So damage buffs don't last that long. I'm starting to see that. Peach, IF's power buff just went out. They only last like a couple rounds, which is kind of bad. Honestly, I'm probably being limited by my character builds as well, the characters I chose. I only have one CPU in the party. Even considering they were pretty powerful. Their abilities lack. Like I said, this is purely a battle of attrition. The way I played it. Now that we have an EXE finish, we speed the process up just a little bit. So we actually lost that round. But the next, like, now that we have EXE drive, I'll be doing additional hits on top of the hits I was already doing. So, hopefully, that will help. Because now, it helps ever so slightly, to be honest. I'm trying to gauge how much damage I can do per round, though, just to speed. Because we're chipping away at her armor at a very slow pace. Kampa needs a boost. Or Kampa... The funny thing is, actually, I'm thinking, like, strategy, so... I usually... That's the problem, though. I played Neptunia games without a strategy. So this is where I'm kind of getting screwed over. I kind of did it to myself, though. If we're being honest. The fact that I don't play these type of games with a strategy is more of a me problem more than anything. Because truly, I'm focusing on damage over even like guard break. I'm not really worried about guard breaking. Item. Let's power up. And we need to power you guys up. I should have another move, or I guess not. They switched it up in future games for sure. The way things work. I'm kind of falling back on habits that I got from other games. Or like thought processes, I guess, is a more proper way to put it. Okay, so we will do a decent amount of damage this round. Yeah, this kind of sucks, mainly because she recovers health. I truly don't know what they changed in this game from like other versions. So this round I have to fall back and use Explosive Awakening. Yeah, this is bad. Ugh. To be clear, I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna tank it out. Like that's what I'm gonna do. I've kind of committed to it. I'm just gonna do it. We're not backing out of this. We're gonna tank her. Like she's gonna tank us. We're gonna tank her. The good thing is like round to round. A round like this is very beneficial. Now I hope she only has one move that. Okay. So if her having one move actually is very beneficial. I think as long as she doesn't take one of mine down, I think I'll be in the clear. She did get that move off after her last one. I don't even know. I guess I'll talk more about Yumiya, because this is going to take a while. I'm going to be honest. This really poor strategy of mine is going to take a long time. So, there's... I don't know how much I want to say without, like, spoiling it. But I'm, like, 70% of the way through the game. I think I have all the party members at this point. I think by, like, a quarter of the way through the game they give you all the party members. I think. I'm not exactly sure. Like, if there's another, like, just surprise party member that comes out of nowhere, I don't know of their existence. Because truly, I didn't, like, do any reading into the game or anything before I bought it. Or I didn't do, like, they had, like, the articles or whatever, like, they were doing, like, press releases. I don't read those for, like, video games. Especially not JRPGs. I love to go into JRPGs, like, without any knowledge of what it's going to be like. Because I think it's, like, the genuine way to experience a JRPG is, like, I don't know what this is going to be like. Like, truly, I jumped into Yumiya only having seen the reveal trailer for it. That they released during a Nintendo Direct. That was all I saw for it before being like, yep, I'll play it. That leads to sometimes you playing very mediocre games, JRPG-wise, and then sometimes it leads to you playing like some really unexpected, like, good games. Because truly, like, a couple games that are like that are my favorite games of all time. So, like, let me think. I'm kind of getting distracted. So something like Persona 4, I didn't know anything before I went into it. I was just blown away by that game. I love the hell out of that game. If they do a remaster for that, I would consider playing it on stream. Because I played the original game. Or not the original game, I should say, but I played Golden on my Vita. And so I've already played the, I guess, the OG, whatever you want to call it, version. Because, well, I mean, Golden only adds content, really, so I don't think it's too far off from what the original game was. But if they were to remake it, I'd definitely consider playing it on stream. Just because I've kind of already had the experience. And so I can talk about it from that perspective. I don't know how much the remake would change the game, though. We'll see if it happens, though. I think there's been rumors flying around about a remake of Persona 4, which would only make sense if they're going the remake direction, I guess. Because in terms of, like, Neo Persona, it's the only one that hasn't been, like, modernized. Because Persona 5 came out recent enough that that's, like, modern, like, systems and everything. And they made Persona 3 Reload. So then at that point, the only one really left is Persona 4. Which, like, in my opinion, Persona 4 really doesn't need a remake. It's good as it is, honestly. Like, it's a beautiful, like, it's amazing still as it is. So making a remake of it, it isn't really necessary, in my opinion. I would probably say the same about Persona 3, but I never played it. But I do intend to play that game. I'm not gonna play the actual, like, Reload. I want to play the original version. I want to play Persona 3 Fest before I even, like, look at Reload ever, because I just want to have the OG experience. That's how I did it with shoot, word just slipping. That's how I did it with Persona 4. That's how I did it with, like, the other versions. That's how I want to play that game. So kind of see how I want to play that game eventually. That's, like, it's kind of weird. It's complicated, I suppose I would say, because it's like I want to play that game, but it's like, ugh, backlog, ugh. You truly have to prioritize what you want to play. And then, especially, it's like I regret how I spent, like, because when you're young, you have, like, all the free time. So it was like I could have. That was a bit different, but I don't even think. God, this is.
Will kill you.
I think it would have probably been I may have made poor decisions. I have made truly poor decisions. I was going off what it was like on the Vita version, and every assumption I've made about that has been wrong. I truly should not have done that. This is different enough from the Vita version to where I'm getting punished for the choices I've made throughout this game. Let's see. Because, God, this is Dragon. I'm not saying that because she's Dragon. It's Dragon. What was I even saying? I think I was talking about Persona. Because, there's only so many times I can say I fucked up and I should have done something else. But I think Persona 4 is getting a... Or at least I've heard, like, rumors that Persona 4 is getting, like, a remake of some sort. I'd be interested to play that on stream, though. But I don't really know because those games are truly, fucking undertakings. Even, like, well, the original one's probably the shortest one out of the bunch. I think if you play, the Sebek route of Persona 1, it's like a 35-hour game, maybe. Holy crap. I was not looking at health bars. I think it's like a 35-hour game. I don't know how long Ice Queen is for that game. I never played that route. That route takes a lot more grinding. And that route is a lot more difficult, as I understand. So I never truly played that route. I played the Sebek route twice. Which is, it's cool. Like, the original Persona is fun, so I would recommend it. Even though it's only really the best way to play it is on the PSP, and other than playing it on the PSP, there's no real great way to play it. There's the original PS1 version, which I've seen, and I haven't played, but I think my sister played a little bit of it, and I don't know what that one's like. I don't know if that's good or bad. So, you know, take that as you will, I guess. But I would kill for a remake of that game as well. That is truly probably that or Innocent Sin are probably like the most underrated Persona games. Because especially the PSP, people shit on the PSP remake of Persona 1, which I think is fine, honestly. I don't know if those people played like the original version. The music in the original version is different, and it definitely sets a different tone. That being speaking in like the realm of what I know about, I guess, Revelations Persona. So the music is different, and I guess it sets a different tone. But I wouldn't really want to play Revelations. Revelations does so. The PSP version keeps true to like the dialogue and the actual characters, and Revelations westernizes the game. Pretty popular in the community is like, you know, how it's goofy if you look at the original or Revelations Persona. It's goofy how they modernize it, or I guess westernize it, I should say. That game also doesn't have the Ice Queen route if you want to play that route. So something worth considering if you like the if you want to play the ice. Ooh. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh god.
Who will it be next?
Holy shit. Brother, am I beating this game tonight? Am I beating this game? Am I beating this game? That was insane. What the fuck was that? Brother! She just... Oh, God. Okay, well, can I get to if? I need if on her feet.
I'll use an item.
Let's prioritize. That whatever I was saying, I have been the wind has been taken out of my sails. Luckily, I can recover from that.
I'm gonna get bigger.
It'll be a rough recovery, but I can recover from that.
Yellow heart.
Oh god. Okay, wasn't expecting it sacked. I did not bring enough strength boosters to do this fight. So truly, I will have to prioritize how I use strength boosters. EXE drive. We'll use this once. I don't think she'll do enough damage. Oh, shit. Oh, she does multiple hits. Oh, this is valuable. Okay. This is valuable knowledge. She's only going to do 999 for this one, surely. Yeah. Okay, because I didn't do uncapped, but, okay, we have strategy to provide, to say the least. EXE drive. What do you do for EXE? I want to see it. What the fuck? I remember seeing those. Holy crap! Dude, she's whooping ass! Oh my god. Kappa! Dude, she kicks ass! Oh my god. Okay. Dude! Okay, I'm sorry. That's truly... I get hyper as fuck sometimes. Obviously. If you haven't been able to tell, occasionally, I'm unhinged. Dude, she just beat ass. She beats ass. Dude, damage boost Compa, EXE drive, she is about to blow this fucking boss off the map. Holy crap, okay. Okay. We're playing with some strategy better than current strategy. Compa? Compa? It's your time to shine. Whoop her ass! Beat her down. Beat her ass down. Kill her. Beat her down. Beat her ass. Dude, that's not even her final. She's done 90,000. She's still going. Dude. She is insane. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We are so back. We are so back. Okay, dude, it takes something like that to get me going, I swear. It was a chill stream up until Kappa just started to throw hands, dude. She threw hands. Oh my god. I'm kind of left speechless. Damn. Okay, I don't know. So the only one I didn't do it with was Iffy. I wonder if Iffy like catches hands like that. At this point, I can't really afford. Is there items that boost EXE drive? Is there? If there is, I don't have them. Which, I don't think. Okay, she got hit for actually some. She's debuffed like crazy. She's got 3 debuffs on her right now. Okay, I need to.
You're not even worth me fighting. I'll do my best.
What? No? I didn't want to.
Instead.
Do I lose my stats if I switch?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay. I don't lose my stats if I lost whatever I got for that round. Okay.
My turn.
Okay, I need to. So what I need to do is get that EXE drive back up. So I can do another like crazy hit like that. Cause truly, Compa just smoked her. I think she hit her with poison. I think she tried to hit her with poison, and it just failed. Okay, that's no good. Well, doesn't matter anyways. Now R4 is fucking dying. You came to the wrong. You nepped in the wrong neighborhood. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't mind catching a hand with it. Oh my. Goodness. What is. Surely it's because her vitality is. Okay. Okay, so that's a directional attack. She can't hit everyone on the board with that attack. So, get fucked, I guess? Because I'll just do this. Dumbo. Okay, that was the fuck up I made then. So, she did that because I put my eggs in a basket. Or I put my characters too close. So, Compa, she's damage boosted? Low-key? Let's end this shit. Get her, Compa. Get her. Whoop her ass. Send those squids that look like they came from Senran Kagura, but sick 'em. I mean, so she's not living this. Dude, she's cooked. She is not living through this. She's dead. She is dead as hell.
Lose.
Bam. Okay,
So tired.
could have went better. Actually, could have went a lot better, but it doesn't matter because we made it through it.
Yay! My butt left. I'm not good.
So, didn't expect that much of a fight, but we still got it. Damn, she's growling.
R4, this is it!
Okay, they really put me through it though. I did not expect that. I think that's I think that's the first time while playing this game I like just started screaming. I usually don't. This game didn't really bring that up, but that dude, she smoked her.
Is it over? Yes,
Yep.
that was the last blow.
Look, R4 is disappearing.
What? She said R4 is disappearing, and it says, look, R4's body is falling apart. What?
So, game industry was saved?
Yes. Game industry is saved. The goddesses have won.
Okay, this is, to be clear, this is the normal ending. Which it seems like a perfectly fine ending for a normal ending. I'll talk about that after like we're wrapped up and everything.
You did it! Nep won! Phew! Beat. Yep, this form is a lot easier to be in. That was awesome, Nep!
If I hit stop.
When she went dragon form, I thought she was gonna offer me half the world. I don't think there would have been a world left if R4 won.
But Nep, if she did offer you half the world, what would you have done?
I would shove it back at her. I mean, I'm scared of you more than R4.
Oh, really? Do you seriously mean that?
Oh, wait. Time out. Can I take that back?
Nep!
I'm sorry, Iffy. I can't believe how she can go from serious to lax in a second.
I must say, though, that Neptune is quite interesting. Well, she is the one who brought us all together.
I know. It's just surreal. Maybe it was a miracle. Miracle? In Neptune's case, random is a more appropriate term.
That does sound more in line with Neptune's characteristics.
Goddess of Random Neptune. That may quite be the proper description.
Yes. I wonder why it sounds so natural on Neptune.
Well, it is very Neppy-like, so all is good, right?
I don't think I've heard Marvy speak throughout the entire game.
Yeah, without the random, we wouldn't all be here together, huh? Super random, you.
Or maybe they spoke, and it's like they spoke so little that I just don't remember.
Oh, what? What you all talking about?
What you all?
Nothing.
What? Now I'm out of the pack? No wonder you're a loner, Noir. Wait! What I said has nothing to do with being a loner. I know, but you already got loner written all over you anyway. That's all your fault! Sorry. That growling sound. Oh, that's me. I'm all tired and starving, so, you know, it just went off. Okay, I'll make a feast tonight then. Is there something you want to eat?
Pudding.
Ooh, I want pudding! Kampa's homemade pudding is the bomb! Okay, I'll make a super duper tasty pudding just for you, Nep. Yay! Yahoo! just like a small kid. I don't care. Compass pudding trumps anything and everything. Let's get going, everyone. Let's go back to game industry.
Chapter 8 cleared.
It's been a while since the battle against R4. After the feast at Compa's room, everyone returned back to their lands. Let's take a look at how everyone is doing.
This is the normal end, by the way. This is crazy how this is the normal end. But anyway, I'll get back to that.
Lady Noir, this is the report on the contamination.
Thank you. Let's see. It looks like the results are faring well.
Yes, as the graph shows, the emissions have gone down quite a bit.
Very good. Now that's my last station. Noir, nice to see you again. Histoire? Nice to see you too. Are you here alone?
A lot of dialogue.
Yes, I came to see how you were doing. But first, wasn't that Ganache? Why is he in the Basilicom? Oh, him? After his image of Blonde was obliterated, he came here.
I have no reason to follow Lady Blonde anymore. Now I serve Lady Noir.
But, Noir? Are you sure that's fine? He did cause trouble to last station. I know. Not to be like Blonde, but I wanted to beat him senseless. But he showed earnest repentance from his heart. How can I not forgive him? Truth be told, since his arrival, things have gotten better here too.
I am grateful for your words, my lady.
So in short, you're soft as butter too. Do you think so? I'm the all-seeing Tone. Trust me, you're a kind goddess. It looks like I need to get going now. Already? Be careful then. You're pretty small, you know.
Lady Vert, come out of there. How many days have you been
My
in
ear
there?
back on.
I'm still tired from the battle. I need another day of rest.
You said that yesterday, too.
Vert? Maybe you should come out and work.
Ivoire is more than sufficient to handle the work.
Well, that's not really the point.
Emergency! Emergency! Enemies approaching Lean Box.
An emergency quest. Lon Lon, get ready.
Interesting. How they say Ron Ron. Like it's Rain Ran, or I should say, well, I keep saying Rain Ran. I am saying the wrong way.
Lon wants to go to sleep.
It's only been 3 days without sleep. A true gamer can last a week.
Dude, can you? I think you die after a week.
Someone really has to help Vert out.
Because truly, I've gone some hours without sleep. That shit kills you.
Lady Blonde, let's have a snowball fight.
No, Lady Blonde is going to make a snowman with me. Don't fight now. I'll play with everyone. So take turns, okay? Lon, it's been a while. But what are you doing out here? I'm playing with the kids. How unusual. I was expecting you to be reading or writing a book.
Sometimes they say something, I just kind of, eh?
I was, for 5 days straight. Then Financier cut the power to my room.
Ah, I see. So, where is Financier now?
They pronounce it so. That's so. I've been talking about the whole game. It's weird how they all pronounce shit differently.
She should be back soon.
Lady Blonde, I brought us tea and sweets. Oh, Miss Histoire, you're here. Yes, I just came by to see everyone. Oh, may I serve you a cup of tea then? It will warm you up. I'd love to, but I do need to go elsewhere shortly, so I'm fine. I'm back in Planetoon, but I wonder where Neptune is.
I don't think you see the scream in this game, or until like the end, I guess.
Oh, it's Isty. What are you doing here? I wanted to make sure Neptune was in check. Did you finish school? Yes, sir. With all the catch-up I had to do, I'm really tired. That sounds strenuous. And how goes Neptune? Is she working? She sneaks out of the Basilicum a lot and comes to my room to play. I guess that is very indicative of Neptune. Isti, I'm making dinner. Can you come? We're having a party tonight. Really? Well, I'd be happy to be there then.
Miss Compa!
It's the person from the Basilicom. What's the matter?
Lady Neptune disappeared from the Basilicom. I wanted to check to see if she may be here with you.
Nep sneaked out again? I just came out of school, so Nep's not with me.
I see. Well, it is rather late. Please be careful on your way home.
Thank you very much.
Dude, they're like guards in Skyrim.
When will Neptune learn her stance as a CPU? Let's go home and take a rest.
Oh, welcome back, Compa. I just welcomed myself in.
Hey, it's Isti! How did you get in, Nep?
Well, I wanted to hide here, and when I got here, the door was open. I can't leave the place open, so I stayed. You should be really careful.
Yes, I'll be careful next time.
Do you just straight up leave her home door open? Dude, this is... Oh, brother.
That aside, Neptune, what about the work at the Basilicom?
I'm doing my work. Work in the name of protecting Compa's room.
That's just your excuse to goof off, Nep.
Yikes! Iffy!
Thanks for the welcome, Nep. Don't worry, I'm not here to pull you back.
Phew! What a relief. Iffy, don't scare me like that.
Why should you be scared? Just stay diligent and work. You'll be fine. Here you go, Compa. I figured Nep would be here, so I bought more food.
Is today a special day or something?
I promised to have a party with Iffy today.
A party? Nice! I'm good at serving food, so that makes me the CPU of food.
I don't think we need a CPU for food.
Let's have a tea break first. I want to lift my legs for a moment.
The longest
Okay.
dialogue sequence.
Compa, why don't you rest now? I'll get dinner prepared.
Iffy, there's 4 puddings in the fridge. Can you bring them to me?
Dude.
You get it yourself.
Aww.
So there you have it. Everything is as usual here. And I'm sure that, with the goddesses, peace will continue on Game Industry. I am the Tome Histoire. As one who sees all, I pray for eternal peace. May my prayers become shares for the goddesses as well.
Here's the puddings. All right, everyone, dig in. Here's to our get-together and to the future of game industry. Cheers!
And with that's the game. Besides the cutscene, or the ending. These are actually really sick endings. Like every Neptunia ending is actually pretty sick. Has great music too. That's the end of Rebirth 1. A normal ending, but they didn't give me the pop-up for it. Because I know that's just the normal ending. So, I don't know. Yeah, she says she prays for like eternal peace. Well, we'll never know because we never go back to Super Dimension in a mainline game. I don't know if we'll ever will, I guess. I guess we'll see with Nep 5, but hopefully eventually coming out. But like I said, these endings are sick. And like a majority of the games have like endings like this, which really makes me want like these are sick looking. I want like an RPG like this style, like this, because that would be sick. Never, they haven't done one yet though. Don't know if they ever will. It would be sick to see something like this though. Because I mean, this is sick as well. But yeah, these endings are always great. I think some of the games didn't have an ending like this. But I don't remember which one did. I mean, the credits for these games are always really sick. To be continued. Which, that's so weird that they say that because technically they do continue the series. But it's just they don't continue that storyline really.
Well, it's
But,
all
of course-
over now. Who knew this all started with me being beat up?
But they also they do the after credits fourth wall break.
The whole adventure was topsy-turvy, but thanks for clearing the game. So to reward ya, here are some messages for you. Thank you for clearing the game. I hope you enjoyed it.
Brother, this is my third time. I've enjoyed every time.
What an adventure that was. Thanks for sticking it through for us. Thank you for clearing the game. I have recorded the history you have made. Congratulations clearing the game. I thank you as CPU of Last Station.
Thank
I don't
for
think you,
playing.
because you keep saying last station.
By the way, I
Okay.
really am a gamer, you know.
Thanks.
Okay, now that we had our rounds all together. Thank you for playing. Wait, our four? Once more, a super thank you for playing. That's all, folks.
I'm pretty sure that's the game though. I think they put you back in the overworld though. Yeah, normal ending. Watch the normal ending. So yeah, save clear data. Of course. We'll just save it. Then I not like I'm gonna come back to this game. DLC, Fairy Fencer, Pludia, Battle Legendary, Pishi, Histoire. Are they gonna start me from the beginning? Oh damn.
Game industry.
Oh damn. Okay, I didn't know there wasn't this game doesn't have a post game? I could have sworn this game had a post game. That's interesting. I thought this game had a post game. I guess it doesn't. I'll have to skip through this, so I'll go back to the main menu, I guess, and just kind of let it play. Just skip. Because I want to... I'll get my opinions out, and I guess that'll be it. I thought there was some post-game content. I guess there isn't. Because I truly thought there was some post-game content. I guess there's not. You just clear the game, and you're done with it. Which is kind of... Because some of the... I know for a fact Rebirth 3 has some post-game content. I guess this game doesn't. So we'll go back to... Don't do that! No! No, I'm kidding. Go! I'm trying to get my opinions about. I beat the game. I had to talk about it. Well, I beat the game multiple times, but just to be clear, this is not my... It's not my first rodeo with Nep, so to speak. But come on. They're gonna skip it. Skip. I don't care. I didn't notice the skip function until now. Okay, and you keep levels carry over. Okay, well I guess I could just do the thing right here. But so I guess that's it for Neptunia Rebirth 1. Got the normal ending like I planned to. Didn't take that long, honestly. It took little under 27 hours. My other 2 playthroughs took 40 hours of this game. So I don't know where the other 13 hours went. I guess if you play, I guess like that, you can just make it through in 27 hours. Like I said, I have legitimately, like, my previous playthroughs took like 40 hours of this game. in this game. So I'm surprised it took 27 hours, but I mean, we wrapped it up in 9 parts. But in terms of opinions, so-and-so, such and such, I mean, I played this game. This is my 3rd playthrough of this game. Of course, I love Neptunia. Like, it's a fantastic game series. I've played every game except, like I said, Riders, which I'm going to get around to. After Yumiya, I'll play after Yumiya, I swear. But it's a good start to this series. I think there's where a lot of people got their feet for the series. Maybe some people got their feet with 4GO. That was by far like one of the best sellers in the series, but it's a fantastic RPG. I don't know. People kind of sometimes dunk on Neptunia. I'll never understand why, because it is just truly a fantastic game series. I love every game. And, you know, this is just a great start to the series. It's just a good little game. It's fun. And clearly, if you play it a certain way, it doesn't take that long. So, like I said, I don't have like a much to contribute in terms of an opinion, because this is my 3rd time playing this game. I mean, I don't have a lot to say about it besides that, you know, it's a good game. I love it. I have so much nostalgia for it. I still have the original Vita copy that I bought. Got my original Persona 4 Golden as well. I didn't hold on to a lot of Vita games, but those were the 2 that I held on to because they really, really meant something to me. They were very important. So, you know, like I said, I love this game to death. It's amazing. Well, not amazing, but I don't know if I go about... It's a great game. Like, it truly is a great game. Just love it to death. Love how it got me into the series initially. Even though originally I only played the Rebirth trilogy, and then only up until like late 2023 did I actually undertake playing the entire series, top to bottom. But like I said, I love this game. It's great. I would say fantastic, but that's like in my mind, it's like fantastic and amazing, I guess I would say, just because of what it means to me personally. But good game, fun. We'll play Rebirth 2 eventually. I don't know when I'll actually get around to it, because I'm not going to follow up this game with Rebirth. So the next game actually won't be Rebirth. Well, actually, I had another opinion that I want to get, which was the ending. It's kind of interesting because some of the normal endings in the other Neptunia games truly feel like normal endings. Like, they don't feel like a true ending. The normal ending in this game feels perfectly fine. Like, I'm fine with getting the normal ending because everything concludes kind of in a nice way. And it's like, okay, well, this is a normal ending, but honestly, it feels just fine for a normal ending. Like, it just kind of wraps everything up kind of nice. So I don't really mind the normal ending in this game. I don't know what the true ending is like, but like I said, every time I've gotten the normal ending, but honestly, it just feels perfectly satisfying for an ending. I never minded it, so that's my opinion on the ending. Some of the other games did have like less than satisfying normal endings. Looking at Victory 2, but you know, that's kind of that. But so that comes to that's the conclusion, I guess, of Neptunia Rebirth 1. So we won't be following this up immediately with Rebirth 2. I do want to play Rebirth 2, and it wouldn't take that long, I don't think. So I do want to play it for sure. But after this one, I've been saying it like the entire time, but the next game we'll be playing is Cry Machina. That is as well a relatively short game, about 30 hours. So it'll probably take 9-10 streams maybe. Won't say too much about that game. Opinion-wise, obviously I do like it because I'm gonna play it on stream. If I didn't like a game, I probably wouldn't play it on stream. Because, you know, why would I? Obviously, if I go into a game not knowing that it's bad, and I play it and it ends up being bad, that's kind of different, but I've already played Cry Machina. I know that I like the game. So, that's going to be the next one, though. Haven't played it since launch. I think that was late October 2023 is when Cry Machina came out. That was the last time I played that game. So, that'll be the next game we'll be playing on here. NIS published, Furyu developed. Like I said, we'll talk about that game when we play it. I have opinions about it, but it's a mostly positive opinions. There are some things that are like, but it's I have pretty much just mainly positive opinions about that game. It is really a great game, but it's a great game with some pretty it's a great game with flaws, I'll say that much. But that'll be our next game that we play, will be Cry Machina. I am absolutely looking forward to that. Something to say for that playthrough at least is that the game does not have English dubs, only has English subtitles. So the game will be in Japanese. Shouldn't matter too much. I'll just I'll let the voice actors read their lines, then I'll read them out in English. Because, you know, we'll just do it that way. But that'll be that, I guess, for with our next game that we'll be playing. So with that, if I could speak words. So with that all out of the way, so we completed Neptunia Rebirth. Kind of cool. I've expected to complete it. I'll complete every game I play on this channel. For the most part, I know Hanako I did not complete. That was kind of a different situation though. Any serialized games, like something like Cry Machina, I'll complete, or Neptunia, or whatever game I follow up with that, I will complete those games. Something like Hanako was a bit different. I didn't know it was going to be possibly a multi-part game, and I didn't want to play more parts of it, so that was kind of different. But with that all out of the way, announcements, I'm pretty much going to do the same announcements I did yesterday. So the schedule for the rest of the week won't be much. Shorts every day, they'll be from the bathhouse. What I've currently been posting, those go live around 4:15 to 4:20 p.m. Central Standard Time, so that's daily, and that's when the shorts go live. But that's been since like forever, but at least for current, they'll be for the bathhouse. But in terms of, besides that, on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time will be the new video looking at I almost I'll keep it a secret, but we'll be a new pre-recorded video on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, because it is the second Sunday of the month. So it'll be a pre-recorded video, not a live streams highlights, but that'll be at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. And the schedule for next week will be on Monday at 5 p.m. So this upcoming Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be doing Cry Machina. Did I say that? Yeah. This upcoming Monday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be doing part 1 for Cry Machina. So that will kick off Cry Machina. This stream will be a bit shorter because we are beating the game. But that'll be just a full 3-hour game stream playing that game. So that should be fun. Like I said, I'll talk about Cry Machina when we play it, but it is a good game. But besides that, the next stream for that week will be on Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That will be another chill as art horror game. It will be fun, I think. I kind of have an idea maybe of which one I want to play, but not 100%. But that will be what will happening next Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Will be a chill as art horror game. Like I said, those have been nothing but fun. Even the kind of underwhelming ones have still been fun. So either way, looking forward to that. Should be a good time either way, I think. But other than that, in terms of announcements, I made the same announcement yesterday. I'll make it today as well. I have a social media account now. Go figure. I haven't had one since like forever. I haven't touched social media in like forever, like I said yesterday. So I have one. It's a Blue Sky account, or on Blue Sky. It's like it's like chrismonka.bluesky. Whatever the hell their shit is, but there is a link to it on the channel. So there's a link to like the second channel, to my Discord that I never really use, and then to the Blue Sky account. So that's one way you can find it, but it's called Chris Monka, spelled the same way as the channel name. For the it's all like lowercase, same thing, just at Chris Monka. Whatever the hell their tags are, but just the name is just Chris Monka, just like the channel. So I do have that. Mostly what I do is shit post, and then talk to people about JRPGs, pretty much, and then just randomly, like I said, just post random shit. But as well, I intend to use it for like announcements and I'm thinking I intend to use it for things like announcing channel things, schedules. I intend to announce those on Sundays on that social media page. So I tend to announce like schedules on there every Sunday for like the week, and then I also like cross post my videos and shorts that I post on that channel, and as well on there I do like an announcement for like streams and everything. So I'll be like stream happening today this time, and then when it's live I do the announcement that the stream is live. So those are also things I do on there, just, you know, announcements for the channel besides just shit posting. Why I chose Blue Sky, I'm not exactly not 100% sure. I heard about it, and I heard people saying it was like better than Twitter. And all I've really ever heard about Twitter was like people, like it makes people depressed and shit. And people on Blue Sky are actually pretty chill. So it's actually kind of a cool little chill area. So I actually don't mind having an account and posting on there. People probably say, you know, why don't you have a Twitter account? Well, you know, like I said, I'm familiar kind of with how people get down on Twitter, and that's just not my scene really. And I'm not that type of person either that kind of like would post like that. So I just end up making one on Blue Sky. So that's where you can find like, I guess, me shit posting, and then as well you can also get some decent channel information from there, announcements, cross posts, etc. So that exists. Like I said, it's Chris Monka. It's out there. I post on it. You know, it's a way to keep up. Besides, you know, I guess I'll always post like an upcoming first stream, but I do the announcements there as well. I also do announcements at the end of my stream, so it doesn't really matter either way. Like I said, it exists. It's there. So that's the only other, I guess, major announcements I have. I'm also intending to announce that through like a community post tomorrow. I'll have a community post go up pretty much saying all the same things that I'm saying currently. But either way, pretty much to condense everything going on for current schedule. Shorts every day, usual time 4:15 to 4:20. Currently I'll just be the bathhouse. When I run out of the bathhouse, I'll probably just start posting whatever I have in my backlog. A decent amount of it is Neptunia, so there is that. But other than that, shorts every day. Already went over that. This Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time will be the new video. Pre-recorded video, not a highlights video, because it's the second Sunday of the month, so there is that. This upcoming Monday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, will be the first part for Prime Machina, and then at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, next Friday will be a horror game stream for a horror game by Chozart. So that is all that is coming up. I don't know if I have much more to say. The channel has surely become a lot more active, and obviously that's by my hand. Me doing more on the channel than I've ever really done before. I don't know. I'm very much happy with just kind of how everything's going. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and really that's been kind of the point since day one. Is just I just want to enjoy the hell out of what I do on the channel. So I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So I'm just gonna keep rolling with what we're doing, you know. So that's, like I said, it's busy. It's relatively busy, but you know, it's like I don't mind it at all because it's just so much fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of just streaming. I never really thought I'd enjoy streaming. I really enjoy it. It gives me stuff to do as well because I'm always editing like stream highlights and stuff like that. And I also have fun making shorts because I can always find like the stupid little parts of a video and snip them out and make myself look like an absolute idiot, which I'm good at. So anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. So there's not much more to announce. So that will end Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. It's been a fun ride, honestly. Like I said, I really enjoy this game, so coming back to it for a third time, don't mind at all because I truly hold this game in a special place in my heart, and I truly love it. But other than that, don't really have much more to say, so thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you.